My name is Guy Ealey. I'm 80, and I was very, very lucky, and I have been on my entire lifetime. I have been exceptionally lucky. I earned a Maytag scholarship. It was a full ride, anywhere I wanted to go, study anything I wanted. So I signed up for a program in actuarial science. Toward the end of that first semester there, I got to thinking, I really don't know what I'm doing here. I need to grow up some, get some of the military obligation behind me, because the draft was still in effect at that time. So I walked into the Marine recruiter's office, and the recruiter put his arm around my shoulder and he said, I can give you 3 years, or if you would like a guarantee of aviation, 4 years. As I said, I've been very lucky all my life. That 4 years turned out to be very, very lucky for me. I became an aerial navigator, which allowed me to fly around the world a lot, and ultimately flew me into Vietnam. I was assigned to an aircraft that was an old C-47, twin-engine tail dragger aircraft, and we flew into Soc Trang in the south of Vietnam, south of Saigon, about 90 miles. We landed our plane, and pretty soon helicopters started flying in. And that was the first Marine helicopter squadron to be stationed in Vietnam. At that time, they were flying ARVN troops, which are the South Vietnamese, in to fight the Viet Cong. So our people were not fighting, but we were transporting. Our planes were shot at, helicopters were shot at, and some of them damaged. Our plane commander was in charge of that squadron, and we flew liaison all over Vietnam, looking for other sites for other helicopter squadrons to be established. And after several months, our squadron was transferred from Soc Trang in the south of Vietnam to Da Nang in the north of Vietnam. That became the end of my enlistment, so I was shipped back home. On my way back home, we had an issue in Cuba called the Missiles of October, and my enlistment was extended indefinitely because of that crisis, Cuban Missile Crisis, which was resolved rather quickly. Again, lucky guy. So I was released on my normal discharge date of January 1963. I was a three-sport man in high school, football, wrestling, and track. After high school, running ceased to be that important to me until I got into my 30s. After a year of running just for exercise, I entered my first race. It was an 8-mile race. I finished in something like 56 minutes, 7 minutes a mile, and that got me going in competitive age group events. I ran for a number of years and then added bicycling and swimming, and then got involved in triathlons. That was an Ironman triathlon in Hawaii. The Ironman distance is a 2.4-mile swim, open water swim. Then you ride 112 miles on the bicycle, followed by a 26.2-mile marathon. I finished 5th in my age group. My time in Hawaii was 11 hours and 12 minutes, and I did 2 more years of Ironman Canada. In 1987, I moved back to Iowa, and I continued to compete in triathlons, but they were smaller and shorter distance, and it became less of a major factor in my life at that time. Again, dumb luck. When we moved to Sarasota, one of the good friends I developed had been a contractor doing kitchen and bathroom remodeling, and he taught me a lot. And that got me going with my little business. And now at my advanced age, I'm finding that I have physical limitations. So I'm passing off work to other people who are younger and have the skills and the capabilities to keep doing the things that I've been doing. And I'm easing myself out of my handyman business, keeping just the little jobs that are simple and keeping people accommodated. You know, we got a lot of seniors in our area who can't necessarily climb a ladder to change a light bulb. If I can continue to help them, I want to do so. And when I get to the point where I need that kind of help, I hope there's somebody out there that'll come and take care of me.